Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video I'm going to show you the team I'm going to use for this Ruby Reward World event. It's a week-long event. You got all week to do this, so make sure you chip in and help out your guild, because you do it with your guild. Everybody helps out with this, but everyone does need to take part if you're going to reach that ultimate reward at the end. Right, I'm going to show the team I'm going to start with, and then if that goes well, I'll jump forward a few levels and show you the team a little bit later on, and if it needs adjusting or not. First things first, I always recommend you grab tier 1 from the shop. This gives you a potion of enchantment, which is really cool. All your allies start enchanted at the start of each and every battle, and this lasts the whole week, so that is really cool. You'll also obtain the tokens as you go along as well. Now this is going to enhance your spell damage for this event. 40% at first when it's a badge, and when you evolve it up into a medal, you will obtain 160% spell damage. So that is really effective. So even though a team may seem like it's going to lose its power, if you like, as the battles get harder, they won't, because you're going to get that 40% spell damage and then ultimately 160 and do absolutely tons of damage. Whilst I'm here, just a quick mention, memberships are now live. First 2 members, thank you very much. Clip Bomb, Chad, he joined, thank you very much, mate. And Ben Templar as well, he's gone for the Rob Slayer. So I look forward to them battles, mate. Chuck the team and the perk or buff. I made a slight adjustment to the rules to make it even more fun. Check out the memberships page for that. I'll put it in the comments right at the top. So that'd be fun to do those battles against your team. And on to this now. Right, the way this works is you'll see we get trophies, and it says ×2 and Ruby Shard ×8. So what this basically means is when we do the battles, excuse me, the points are going to be slightly enhanced. The battles you want to do are the most points is the Ruby Giant. Now this is worth 3 Ruby Shards or 24 points, and it can drop more. The next battle you want to do after that, if it comes up, is Ruby Roundup. This is worth 2 Ruby Shards or 16 points and can drop more. I'll put these up as they appear as well. Next is Behemoth. If that comes up, you want to fight that. That is 6 trophies or 12 points. Then Hydra is worth 5 trophies or 10 points. Next up is Bahir, 4 trophies or 8 points. Pyrohydra is worth 3 trophies or 6 points. So fight them in that order if you can. Always do the Giants first, or the Ruby Giant or the Ruby Roundup. They are going to give you the shards. Then after that, Behemoth or Hydra, and then Bahir or Pyrohydra. So let's jump into a few battles and show the team. Now, the team I got here, we got Black Mane's Claw, 2 times Indrajit and Tigraki Warrior in Sunspear class. This is important because Sunspear class is the only Raksha class still at the moment. And the traits are pretty handy. Gain 1 attack for each red ally, immune to burning and fairy fire, and create a firestorm at the start of every turn, which is red. And that is absolutely irrelevant. Talent trees, I'm going for... You can go for that if you're a newer player. The Raksha gain 1 attack and life, very handy. But freeze an enemy at the start is always nice. Insulated is pretty cool too. Root trap, always super handy. Watery binding, I'm going for that. If you don't have that 3rd trait, then I would go for fire starter in the champion talents. And gift of fire is pretty cool. And Firebringer, gain bonus red, very nice. And Fireblade, if you have it on 100, this is going to make this work really well. But if not, you're out of luck because the other ones are no good. Right, so why that class and why these troops? Well, this weapon deals magic-based damage to an enemy boosted by Raksha allies, and we'll have an all Raksha team here. Then create a mix of 6 red and brown for each Raksha ally. So we've got all Rakshas in our team, so that is going to be the maximum amount that you can generate of those red and brown and damage. So that is really cool. And Indrajit, what this does, it deals a random based amount of damage boosted by red and purple. Remember, we've got a firestorm in this, so we're going to get a lot of red to 4 random enemies. So this means at first you may actually kill the first enemies absolutely on the first cast, making it really quick. But it also curses and burns a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So you're going to want to make some 4 matches in the battles, especially later on, to make the most of this. Because if you burn the top enemy or whoever is at the top, when we do this and we've got that bottom trait, you are going to be doing a triple skull damage to burning enemies when those skulls come up. So not only will your badge or medal ultimately evolve this into your 160% spell damage, but you're ultimately going to be getting triple skull damage as well, which is pretty nice. And we've got 2 of these, so basically we get that twice. You're going to curse and burn 2 random enemies when matching 4 or more gems. Lovely chubbly. Chugraki Warrior is just here as a backup and to make use of the brown, which the weapon generates. This can charge it up really quickly, and because it does true damage boosted by their armor, can actually one-shot many opponents for quite a while. So there's the team. This is the banner. Gone for the burning banner, +2 red, +1 yellow, -1 blue. If you don't have that one, you can go for anything else which has got minus blue, which makes sense. It's the only colour we don't use in this team. That's not a bad shout. That'll get Chugraki Warrior up nice and fast. Beastly Banner would work. Yep. Get extra green rather than yellow. Doesn't make any difference really. You don't know what you're going to get more of, yellow or green. So, oh, excuse me. Any one of them. Right, let's jump into a few scraps. So we're looking to get our Indrajits up nice and fast. Oh, I didn't buy my potion of enchantment yet, don't I? Oh well. Okay, I'll do this battle without my potion of enchantment, but it won't make too much difference. That is the weapon charged. Now we're going to do damage to an enemy as well as create all those red and brown. We'll get rid of the Dicky Bird, create loads of that. Everybody's charged up. This is going to do damage to 4 random enemies. Bish, bash, bosh. Hasta la vista. On to the next. Little Kirby is going to have to wait. Have I got that? We'll have to see. Right, so we got them trophies there, as you just saw. We keep on working our way through the stages. Grab these tokens nice and early, or rewards nice and early, because you're going to get the badge. There it is, Arcane Token. Evolve that badge. Kaboosh, consider yourself evolved. Grab me Potion of Enchantment, which I told you not to forget to do, and then forgot to get it myself. Absolutely awesome. Right, so let's do a Bahir next. These are worth more points than the Pyrohydras. Got the medal equipped. You get that extra damage. Got the Potion of Enchantment. We're set up properly now. This is going to be even quicker. Let's cast this. Do damage to someone. Them, they will do loads of red, loads of brown. Everyone's charged up. Damage to 3 different troops. Bing, bang, bong. Your time is done. 4 trophies. Loads of extra stuff. XP. It's all good. Always fight the highest level opponent you can. But the Bahirs are still worth more points, so we'll go for that. And eventually you'll start seeing the Hydras, the Behemoths, and ultimately the Ruby Giant and the Ruby Roundup. 4 matches, set fire to the enemy, which is what we want. Bing, bang, bong, ding. Must stop making a funny little noise every death. It's going to get probably a bit irritating to me, if not to you. Another Bahir. Right, last one of this, because as you can see, this is working really quickly on these early stages. What I'll do after this one, I'll jump forward a few levels and see if it's still doing good. Might as well get red now if we can. Grab that. Set some fire. See, this will do triple skull damage now. I'll do this just to show the effect. I think that's enough to kill them anyway. Yeah, it is, so it's not going to actually matter. But hey, we're doing stacks of skull damage now. You can use this to hit them twice each, because even though there's still just 2 opponents left, because it's attacking 4 random opponents, it will actually, if there's only like 2 left, hit them twice. If there was only 1 left, it would hit that opponent 4 times. So really, really good. Right, I'm going to pause it there and jump forward a few levels and see what happens then. All right, I've restarted the video because we have the first appearance of Behemoth. So we may as well do this. 6 trophies or 12 points. Yeah, the team's flying along, basically. It's doing really well. That extra skull damage when the Indrigits set the opponent on fire, really handy. There we go, we've already won. Super easy. Nice team, works well together. Let's do the Hydra now as well. That's there, but Behemoth is worth more points, so still do Behemoth over Hydra. Quite often the way it works around is you end up having to do Hydra anyway, if you know what I mean. It's like, if you don't do it now, you end up doing it later anyway at some point often. Can be the way it goes. We'll get a nice 4-match skull hit there, charge up Indrigit, and win. See, now Hydra's on its own, you see, so we're kind of forced into it anyway at some point. Can't always avoid the lower scoring battles. I would grab these 4 matches. Doesn't matter now on these lower level fights, but it will make a difference later on the harder levels when you set these opponents on fire. Triple skull damage from our hero. You could cast this if you like, but it's better to get the team charged up. May as well take them out. Cast this. Take out an enemy that's got some mana. Hopefully charge up the team. Indrigit's ready on the next round. Job done. Hopefully I'll get some higher level opponents again now. Oh yeah, 142. That'll do. To show the team is still working really well. Again, grab the 4 matches. Set people on fire. Do that extra skull damage when you need it. Red. We'll grab purple then, because one of the Indrigits is nearly ready. There we go. This won't kill them right now, but it's still a good start because the second Indrigit being enchanted is going to be ready on the next round anyway. So we can do some nice softening up there. Can get stuff for your weapon if you want to while it's there, because there wasn't a lot of the colours we needed. We'll cast the other Indrigit. Now we'll charge the team up again. Let's take someone out who's got a lot of health. That softens them up. Still grab these 4 matches. The weapon generates so much mana for the team, it's crazy. And let them have it. And the second Indrigit will finish off. And we still had our Tigraki warrior there sitting at the bottom, just to give someone a little shove to push them over the edge if they had the cheek to survive. Who we got next? Let's do a level 154. Show the harder battle still. Yeah, I do like these world events. Get more sigils every single day, remember. So it's not something you can complete today and forget about it. You do have to come back every single day. Do your bit. Help out your guild. Don't be a lazy bones. Alright, let's grab this first. Going to set them on fire. Just show what I mean now about the triple skull damage. Normally we're doing 87. And they've got obviously far more than 87, but they're on fire. Watch this. Kaboosh, 261. Take that and party. If Indrigit hits that, they are going to be absolutely gone. Yes, do the second Indrigit. Let's cast this to whack them. Charge up the team. Have to grab that one there. Thank you very much. That should just about do it. Oh, not quite, not quite. Go on, my son. Tigraki warrior, you're there. He's not entirely just sitting there watching. He does have some part to play. That makes a skull hit. Thing is with Tigraki warrior is you're going to have to cast him sooner if you can. Not sooner as in the mythic troop. Sooner as in earlier or before these ones, because these obviously take away the armor, and Tigretti Warrior does true damage boosted by the armor. So if you get Tigretti Warrior up first, cast him before Indrajit. That way you're going to do more damage. And it was pretty good. A few troops ready to go there next round, so I might as well do a Skull Bash. Nice 4 match there, thank you very much. Alright, so yeah, so now for example, we're probably not going to kill all of them. We might kill 2, it might do. But anyway, just for effect, we'll show how Tigretti Warrior works for this. 48 true damage in my case, boosted by the armor at a 3-to-1 ratio. So you cast it on the troop with the most armor, and you do plenty of damage, take them out, and finish off with Indrajit. Don't forget to collect your campaign awards as you go along at the same time. Not going to do that just yet though, I'll do that in a minute. And just do a couple more fights because I think this team is going to do absolutely fine. Really powerful. Spell damage is going to go up as this increases. See, now we've got Tigretti Warrior up nice and early. This is a really good chance to unleash the beast. Whack it on someone. Loads of damage. See you later. You're out of here. They've got some mana. We'll pick on them. Bye-bye. Grab this. Indrajit is up. They'll now alternate. And take them both out. Walk in the park. It's a casual stroll through the woods without any bear traps or stinky doo-doos to actually put your feet into. That's the worst thing, isn't it? And then you have to find a stick or something, or a big thick leaf of some sort, and you're standing there putting that disgusted face as you're trying to scrape it off while holding your breath like, you know, you're in some sort of toxic chamber full of the most hideous, violent, hideous stench known to mankind. But it does happen. We've all walked in the woods and trod in that. It's no fun. Alright, go Indrajit. Bish bash. Oh, 1. I thought it was going to be a couple. Oh well. Right, I'll just do one more. I've not seen the Ruby Roundup or the Ruby Giant yet. When will they show up? Right, any red? No. Any purple? Yes. Disguised as a lycanthropy gem. Yes, create loads of mana while taking out the annoying cockatrice. 4 matches, set everybody on fire. If we get any skull matches, it's going to be pain and suffering. Cast both Indrajits back to back and win. Alright, Behemoth. This is my last sigil of the day. But yeah, no showing of the Ruby Giant or Ruby Roundup yet, but when they show up, make sure you grab them or bash them around the face first to maximise your points. Cast this, give them a wallop. Didn't get 4 matches at a time. It's not going to work every single time, but it will work most of the time. Grab that. More Indrajit tomfoolery. They just happen to be left with a load of armour, or a bit of armour. So we'll soften them up. Looking for a team to get charged up one last time. What am I doing? I just pressed the wrong side thing there completely on the controller. There we go. Indrajit will now hit that opponent several times and end their miserable existence. Right, well there's a team. It works really, really well. I'm liking it. Done my soulforge video earlier. Check that out too. And I've also done a weekly preview video before that just to show what is coming in the week of Gems of War. Quite important because if you've got an event that's coming on, say, a Thursday or a Friday, or you've done that already, like a faction assault you don't need to do, you don't need to do that. You can plan your week. It's like a weekly diary planner, nearly, kind of, sort of, a bit, maybe not at all. Anyway, it's there. Anyway, there's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, helpful, and all that jazz, tell your guild, tell other Gems of War players, tell your mates, tell your budgies, tell your dogs, tell your cats, tell everyone. Shout it from the rooftops, god damn it. Maybe not that, because people will think you're kind of crazy, and now I'm going off on another weird rant. There's a video. It's time to end. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.